Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, and what a day it has been so far. The new Battlefield has been revealed, and in all honesty, no BS here, guys, it looks absolutely incredible. What makes the reveal trailer better is all the information that has been officially announced by DICE, as well as other bits of information that has been leaked, because when you put all the pieces of the puzzle together, it creates an absolutely beautiful picture that has not only Battlefield fans excited, but Call of Duty fans excited as well. So let's kick things off here with what we know. The reveal trailer was today, and that is what you guys are currently watching in the background, and the gameplay trailer will be releasing on Sunday, June 13th. All the footage in this trailer is not actual gameplay, but rather in-engine footage, but one massively important thing to note here is what we are seeing is all multiplayer content, not single-player content. One point of contention, potentially within the community right now, is that Battlefield 2042 quite literally is going the Black Ops 4 route. There will be no traditional campaign in this game, but rather there's going to be a story that develops over time through multiplayer, sort of similar to how these specialist stories worked in Black Ops 4. Now, speaking of specialists, they are also going to be part of Battlefield 2042. There will be 10 of them at launch, each with their own unique look and their own unique story. These specialists are also going to be divided amongst the traditional player roles within Battlefield. You have the assault specialists, which are going to have access to a grappling hook as well as faster movement while aiming down sight. You have the support specialists, who are going to be able to heal friendly players by shooting syringes at them, which also can damage enemy players, and they also have the ability to revive dead teammates. You then have the engineer specialists, who are going to have anti-vehicle turrets, and you also have the recon specialists, who will have access to EMP darts as well as drones to spot enemies. Now, as of right now, only 4 of the 10 launch day specialists have been revealed, but many more will be coming in the future as well, and it just sort of makes sense, right, doing this system, because between the Black Ops 4 specialists and the Modern Warfare and Cold War operators, I think FPS fans have realized that having actual characters to play, I mean, other games do this as well, not just Call of Duty, but having actual characters to play as and identify with is a much better system than having some random generic character to play as like we did in previous years. So personally, I am all for the new specialist system within Battlefield 2042. Now, speaking of systems, Battlefield 2042 is going to have something that I've wanted in Call of Duty for ages. Longtime fans of the channel will know that I have done about a dozen videos on this topic, but this game is going to have dynamic weather. Battlefield is already known for its levolution, right? Literally having skyscrapers fall down mid-match, or being able to take a tank and blow up a building that people are hiding in and just get rid of the building entirely, or having vehicle crashes dynamically become part of the map's layout mid-match. All that is awesome, right? Levolution has been great for years, and I imagine it's only going to be better with Battlefield 2042. But guys, this game has dynamic weather. Now, obviously, it was a big part of the trailer, but look at this. A storm hits in this multiplayer match, and suddenly a giant tornado is powering through the city. Just imagine this for a second, right? Just imagine, like, you're playing Conquest, like the domination equivalent in Battlefield. You're playing Conquest, it's a close match, you and your squad push through and start taking the B flag, and then suddenly, in the distance, you see a giant tornado ravaging part of the map and coming towards you. Like, how sick is that? This is what we want to see with next-gen video games, and it's what we have here with Battlefield 2042. Will it be amazing when the game actually launches? Hopefully. Is it going to be perfect like we see here in the trailer? Probably not, but still, it's pretty awesome that they're going to be doing something like this, and the tornado was obviously the big showcase of the trailer here, but other random events are going to be happening as well, I would assume, right? Like windstorms in the desert maps, and thunderstorms, and maybe little rain drizzles here and there. Basically, all these little random dynamic weather effects are going to make the world, quote-unquote, of Battlefield 2042 feel much more alive than normal, and Battlefield maps already felt pretty alive because we can actually interact and change the environment by blowing stuff up, so having weather on top of Levolution is going to be insane. The maps of Battlefield 2042 are going to be massive, as expected. On current consoles and PCs, these maps are going to support 64 versus 64 player big team games, as well as the standard 32 versus 32 games, though unfortunately, that's mostly just for current systems as well as PC. Current systems and PC will have up to 64 players on each team, but Xbox One and PlayStation 4 will only have 32 versus 32. That may sound horrible, but keep in mind, we're talking about last-gen systems here, and also, they're going to be scaling the multiplayer maps down when it's 32 on 32 to make it so the gameplay is fast-paced and enjoyable, so really there's no problem there. It's definitely pretty cool how they're going to be doing that. For the traditional Battlefield game modes, there are going to be 7 of these massive maps at launch, with more to come, obviously, and it's already been announced that there's going to be 4 seasons worth of content during the initial year of Battlefield 2042, with a Battle Pass system as well that works similarly to the Modern Warfare and the Cold War Battle Passes, in the sense that there will be some free tiers, while other tiers are going to require you to actually purchase the Battle Pass. Now, if you're worried about microtransactions and the Battle Pass and things of that nature, well, it's understandable, right? It's 2021. Every game franchise out there pretty much is doing this kind of thing, but they've already announced that everything there is going to be cosmetic. You're not going to be locking, weapons or vehicles or things like that behind a paywall. That is something they've already announced. It's not going to be happening. But then again, you never really know. It is EA we're talking about. I think a lot of people attribute EA to being worse than Activision. I'm kind of the opposite. Maybe it's because I'm a COD fan, but I feel as though Activision is worse than EA. But so far, everything is on the straight and narrow with Battlefield 2042. And of course, we'll have to monitor that situation as we move forward when it comes to microtransactions and battle passes and things like that. Now, some of you may be thinking that 7 maps at launch sounds awful, but keep in mind, these are Battlefield maps. To compare to Call of Duty once again, because I am a Call of Duty channel at the end of the day, I would like to post Battlefield this year as well, depending on whether or not the game is good. We'll see how that plays out. But if you're a Call of Duty fan and you think 7 maps at launch and that's terrible, well, keep in mind, this is Battlefield. Each one of these maps is like 10 or 20 Call of Duty maps all thrown into one, so having 7 at launch does not sound all that bad. The scale of Battlefield is absolutely massive, and the ground combat combined with the vehicle combat is what separates the Battlefield franchise from the other franchises out there, and so far, it seems like pretty much everybody and their mother is stoked for this game. And myself included. I've got to say it, guys, myself included. There is so much I could say about Battlefield and, the whole Battlefield versus Call of Duty thing and why the hype surrounding Battlefield 2042 is actually great for the Call of Duty franchise, but I'm going to save that for another video. For this video, I just wanted to let you guys know about the reveal trailer, talk about the things that we have learned and what we can expect from the game itself, as well as talk about the fact that the gameplay reveal is going to be this Sunday, so expect another video on that in the relatively near future. But yeah, I've got to say, the game itself looks pretty sick based on what we've learned so far. And one final note before we wrap up the video here today is it has been announced that there will not be a Battle Royale mode for Battlefield 2042, at least at launch. It's possible it may come in the future, and DICE is already teasing an upcoming free-to-play mode for Battlefield 2042, but they also say we're going to have to stay tuned and be patient to learn more about that. So stay tuned, I'll definitely be covering that in upcoming videos. But for right now, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. That is the reveal of Battlefield 2042. The game looks sick. The game looks sick based on what we saw, which was, keep in mind, basically a cinematic trailer. But based on that trailer and the information over on their website and the leaks and the blog posts and things like that, the game sounds sick. I can't wait to see the actual gameplay and learn more about it on Sunday. But for right now, based on what we know, the trailer's doing its job. It's got everyone hyped. I'm excited for it, and I would love to know down in the comments, are you guys excited for it? What do you like? What do you dislike? Leave all your thoughts and feedback down in the comments. I hope you guys will enjoy today's video. If you did, consider leaving a like. Thank you all so much for listening, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.